Welcome to the free wholesaling training. Here we go. Get on the fast track to real estate investing success. What is real estate wholesaling? Real estate wholesaling is the process of finding an off-market real estate property or finding an undervalued property, putting this property under contract, and then assigning it to a cash buyer for a fee. So in layman's terms, instead of flipping houses, we're flipping contracts. Now what this process actually looks like from start to finish is, one, we need to find and identify properties. Well, in most cases, whenever we're finding a property that a seller's actually willing to sell at a discount, there's most likely some type of distress and some type of problem with this property. Now this problem could be it's in disrepair, the property's beaten up, it needs to be fixed up. The seller could be behind on payments, they could be going through divorce, whatever the case might be, they need out of the house quickly and efficiently. And that's where creative real estate investors and wholesalers can come in and solve real problems. Now, this process broken down is, this is Sally. Sally owns this house. She owns real property. And this is Bob. Bob is a real estate investor. So Bob, his goal is to get in contact with Miss Sally to see if she'd be interested in selling her house. Now for the training purposes, let's just say that Miss Sally's house is worth $150,000 fixed up, right? Bob, as a real estate investor, knows that if he's going to contract this house, if he's going to provide Miss Sally with an offer, that he has to lock this house up at roughly 70% market value minus repairs. Anything below that number is the target that Bob is looking to find it. So Bob can reach out and attempt to contact Miss Sally through a variety of different marketing channels. He could try to cold call. He could send out text messages to Miss Sally. He could send direct mail. Miss Sally could have called from what's known as a bandit sign, which is those signs on the side of the road that say "We buy houses." Google is another great source, right? So we have pay-per-click advertising, and we also have SEO, which stands for search engine optimization. Now, these are all different channels and marketing methods that we'll touch in future modules of ways that Bob would get in touch with Sally. But let's not miss that one of the number one ways of marketing is referrals. Some of the best deals come from people that you know. Family members that have a fixer-upper house, friends that might know somebody who have a house that they need to get off their hands. If people don't know what you do as a real estate wholesaler, then you're probably missing the mark. So through a variety of means of marketing, Bob contacts Miss Sally, spikes up a conversation, asks her if she'd be interested in selling her house at 123 Main Street. Miss Sally says yes. Bob puts the house under contract between Bob and Sally, right? Now this contract gives Bob equitable interest in the property in form of an assignable purchase agreement. So in turn, Bob knows that if he can put this property under contract at a discount, that he's got a cash buyer or a business partner on the other side who would be willing to take this property off of Bob's hands and pay him to take his position in the contract. In its simplest form, that's what real estate wholesaling is. Now, obviously, there's going to be some more in-depth steps that carry us along the process that we're going to empower you guys with inside of the training. Coolest thing about wholesaling is it can be done just across any asset class. You can wholesale a car, you can wholesale a mobile home, you can wholesale raw land, you can wholesale multifamily apartment buildings. the sky and the opportunities are endless. So I encourage you guys over the next few modules to really dive in and understanding the basic concept of what wholesaling is so we can get you on the fast track to closing your first deal. I'll see you in the next module.